Hey Aries, this is going to be your reading on what it is you are manifesting and the vibration that you are emitting right now. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus in Aries, and anyone with heavy Aries placements in their chart. Any information that you need is below in the description box. If it resonates with you, please like, follow, or subscribe, and comment below for any other videos or issues you would like for me to look into, or if you need more clarity. I'm going with the Moonology deck here. See what the energy is for our Aries. I'm at the mind, I'm at the body. My eyes are going to see my soul. I'm following through the channel. The collective Aries. A win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra, so I do see balance coming in, adjustments being made here. It says it's a time to give rather than to take with a new moon in Virgo, especially if you feel a tad bit deleted. Just be very giving here, you know, in respects to your boundaries, but be loving, you know. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, that'll give you a lot of clarity and a purpose for how it is you want to move ahead. Bottom of the deck, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Do not allow your imagination or your intuition to run away with you. Yes, you are a very intuitive being, but you can fall into illusions if you are not practical. There needs to be balance. You can't send one into a void. Hush, Leah. Okay. Hush. Alright, sorry guys. My daughter's playing her game. So you might hear her a little bit in the background, but I'll try to keep her as hush as I can. Alright, I'm at the mind, I'm at the body. My eyes are going just to my soul. Please allow me to the channel. Vibration is the collective Aries emitting right now into the universe towards what it is they're manifesting here. Unhappy. You gotta have joy. You need to be youthful. I feel like there's a lot that you want right now and a lot that you see coming in for you, but I don't know if you're really enjoying it like you should. You're really in the energy of kind of holding back, a time to give rather than to receive here. But I feel like there's something that you could be upset about and or pouting about here, not having what it is that you want. Lighting a lot of candles, doing a lot of manifesting here, but just not happy that there's something that you didn't get. But there's a lot of blessings around you that you need to kind of be open to and very giving to. Something that needs to be open to receiving here. I feel like there could be difficult conversations that you've had here. It could come back around again, but I feel like there's a break. There is someone I feel like that you've been kind of dealing with, maybe trying to please and unable to. Someone who's very stuck in their ways, who kind of look at you and how you think and process things from a judgment standpoint, really wanting to control it, and it doesn't allow you to be happy. And I feel like everything that you give, that's any kind of emotional fulfillment, you have to give to this other energy here who's only focused in on themselves. So I feel like you've made a difficult decision. You chose love of self, and maybe that a situation was just too overwhelming for you, so you decided to be lighthearted. Maybe even realize what it was you were exploring, the emotional options that you thought you had. Maybe it was just an illusion and maybe you should pick elsewhere. But I see you getting out of that. What will come when they're more open to this? What will come when our Aries are more open to this? Walking away, Ten of Swords, mental clarity coming back here. It was difficult, it was painful, but you're being guided out of this here, really doing what's best for self, getting out of a state of loss and regret and starting to kind of get back into new enjoyment, realizing that someone that you were after maybe had a lot of energy, but they were full of lies. You couldn't trust them, their love wasn't real, it was imagination. So I see that you're holding back from that and no longer putting your goal towards it, realizing that it kind of weakened you. Maybe there were other parties involved or other cooperations going on. Alright, the cards here represent the next step that the Aries collective needs to take here, the leap of faith. What's the next step they need to take here? Yeah, open up, change your perspective, open it up. I think that this possibly wasn't something that you wanted to do, but I think it's just time to. You were kind of bored where you were. Don't over contemplate the past. Don't speculate over the past. Don't let it turn you bitter if something did not work out for you here. Emotionally walk away, release, and be vulnerable, and let spirit come in and give you the love that you deserve, and kind of, you know, stand in your power and allow those obstacles to lift you up. How can we manifest more successfully? We really need to fix our foundation. We need to decide what it is that we want. You know, at the end of it all, our legacy, what it is we want to build for ourselves. We need to have a goal so we can stick towards it and work towards it. And I think what you're imagining, you don't really have a clear insight on how it is you want to get there, what it is that you want, or what the steps you should be taking. I feel like you're enjoying where you are, but those are temporary enjoyments here. You need something that's going to last you for the long term here. So definitely cut back on your spending and don't look at the immediate emotional fulfillment or even the material things that you want right now. Start saving and building things and think about what you could purchase more in the future, what you could have to eat off of for a minute. And I feel like this doesn't really inspire you. It's starting to get boring to you here. Maybe in the past it was, but you know, you haven't had the best luck there. It's always left you without and not stable or as independent as you would like to be, and confused. So make sure that you set your goals up. Message from Aries higher self here. Yeah, you're very wise. Use your mind. Why are you hiding away from things that you know? Your intelligence here. I feel like you're not manifesting things that you want that are beneath you. you cannot elevate dark places. You're supposed to elevate out of them, not go in and spread your light and then change them and try to control that energy here, especially when people don't have that same heart as you do and they're taking advantage of you, taking your energy from you. You're aware of this. Move away. This could be a friend that you were dealing with here, but it's okay to close out that cycle in peace and move forward here and be very confident. Appreciate it for what it was. Don't look at it negatively. It was a time when you were unstable, but something that you know was temporary and that you weren't meant to be there for a long time. So just look at it as, you know, I just was enjoying myself being single and got caught up in something here. But it definitely didn't value you or uplift you the way that you wanted to. And I think that you just kind of, you were trying to heal. You might have entertained it because you were really doing a lot of healing and not sure what it was that you wanted. But I think it definitely drained you. Yeah, very quickly. It could be communication coming in, or maybe it was a lot of communication or passion coming in here, but also a lot of conflict in a situation that would not transform no matter how much focus you put on it. And that's your reading, Aries.